Secondo and Marcy Schuig as commentators, and Lexi, Carsey, and Brinkley, 2025 Longstreth All-Americans, as on-field color commentators. Visit longstreth.com for the live stream link. The Longstreth Senior All-American Game is proud to uphold the highest standards of sportsmanship and integrity. We ask that all players, coaches, officials, and spectators embody respect, fairness, and enthusiasm for the game of field hockey. Let tonight be a celebration of talent, competition, and mutual respect. Win or lose, we applaud the journey and the commitment of these extraordinary athletes. Once again, welcome to the 2026 Longstreth Senior All-American Game. Thank you to the families, coaches, and fans who have supported these athletes along the way. Now let's get ready for a thrilling match between the best of the North and the best of the South. Get loud and enjoy the game. Tonight's game will feature 4 15-minute quarters and a 10-minute halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play some field hockey.
And we welcome you in to the Proving Grounds for the second annual Longstreth Senior All-American Game. I'm your host, Leah Secondo. We have for you this evening the top senior high school players recognized by Longstreth as All-Stars and All-Americans. It's been a day of fun for these seniors now preparing for their first year of college. But this will be their final round as we know it as high school seniors and recognized on this great stage tonight with Longstreth. Part of our game this evening, and glad to be joined in the booth by Kutztown University head coach Marcy Schuig. And Marcy, with the bevy of guests that we have and you joining us in the booth, it brings that field hockey family together tonight. You're fully aware of just how much this game means to all of us and how special it is for these young ladies tonight.
Absolutely. It's such an honor for these athletes to be able to come and compete at this level one last time before they start their college careers. I'm very excited to see what this game will bring.
The North will be in the black uniforms this evening. The South in the white uniforms, and already some pressure in the back, Marcy.
Yep, absolutely. They're moving the ball nicely, seeing the pockets inside. And they regain possession. They're going to look to open the field, transfer the ball. It's beautiful, beautiful work.
You know what, and you figure these young ladies had never played together.
You're right.
You know, and they've had probably 45 minutes, if that, on the field together before we started this evening's game.
But when you're this good, you figure it out pretty quickly, and you know where to place the ball and where to make your cuts and how to get open and how to attack. Absolutely.
Nice job forcing that foul. That will be just outside the circle as it hit a foot going in. We should note that inside the circle, work being done as far as instructing the defense is Jane Baldy, the goalkeeper tonight for the South. She's headed to Delaware. Most of these players have already kind of snuck into their college regimes and then have kind of cut away here for a few days to be a part of this special evening.
That's a great outlet ball. They're moving up the field nice, and you can see White is trying to fill the lanes and get ahead of the ball. But Black is doing a great job of stopping them when they're trying to get those runs going.
Pretty sharp uniforms as well by Longstreth for this game tonight. Working that ball into the middle of the field. Nice soft touch and pass to the outside. Dewan tries to get that ball inside the circle, and they'll bring it back out.
Right outside again.
Leah's headed to Ohio State University, and she'll have to work at 5 before she goes in. 5 was not given by the defense, and so with that, we will have our first corner opportunity of the evening. This should be interesting since they
have never
haven't worked together.
We're about to see what they drew up in the last 45 minutes.
Marcy, so with that, right? They haven't had an opportunity to play together and get accustomed to it. On the insert, what are they looking for, and what are they trying to do?
I'm certain they're going to give it to somebody that has a nice sweep on this surface, and the players inside will probably just try to get a nice touch there. Maybe we'll see a drag flick. These are amazing players that can probably do that. They probably have that skill.
Reese Malone, who's headed to Princeton, will insert. Ramps it up to the top. They tried to fake a little bit.
Great fly.
Nice job.
This is a great breakout by White. She cut inside. Yep, she's seeing that right. So that's a back stick.
Credit Savannah Freeland, who is in white for the South. Savannah's headed to UMass and Amherst.
It's a nice breakup by White just to slow the play down, reset. Black's doing a great job of finding those pockets inside.
Getting some good separation. Nice job working on to the ball. This is Lydia Gross. Gross headed to Columbia.
The vision of these players is outstanding. The way their eyes are up and they can see the next pass. They know what they're going to do already, and the cuts into space are outstanding.
We've seen Reese Malone there as she inserted, had a big play on their long pass on defense, had an opportunity, number 52 in black for the North is Malone tonight. She was scheduled to wear number 8, headed to Princeton, and Carla Tagliente was telling me she's an incredible athlete and defender, can help us on both sides of the field. And a versatile player, and we've seen it thus far with Malone in this game.
It's a nice aerial ball into space.
And while play is going on down in the field, we take it to the sidelines now, and Lexi Patterson is standing by with a special guest.
Thanks. I'm here with Eliana DeGennaro, and she's headed to Richmond this fall. Me and Eliana actually played on the same club team, Mainline Mayhem, so that's super fun. And my question for you is, you've only been together a short time, but what's been the most fun part of playing alongside the best seniors in the country?
Yeah, what I think is really awesome about today is that all these girls on the field have such a high-level understanding of the game and how to play. And it might be our first game together, all of us, but it's definitely not our first time seeing each other. It's really awesome how I've seen all these girls at a bunch of different club matchups and tournaments. So it's really cool to all come together from those different teams and states and play a fun day together.
Thank you. Back to Leah and Marcy.
Great job there, Lexi. Liliana, appreciate your time, especially in the middle of the match like this. And Lexi Patterson, last year, an All-American here, completing her first season at Michigan as well.
Okay, so White's doing a great job here. They are about to break through. I know they are, but Black has been amazing at stopping them at every turn. But I think White's going to try and transition the ball, try to attack from a different angle here.
Good job, good centering pass, nobody home. Held whistle there in White's favor, trying to get into the circle for save by Madison Geiger of the night. Madison headed to Hofstra, good quick outlet. And here's Kira Sack. She's headed to Northwestern University, home of the two-time national champions. Oh, big play.
And the goalie is out far on that one, but made a great stop.
Baldy came way out to the top of the circle.
When you have extremely athletic goalkeepers like that, they can take some of those chances. But once again, Black's doing a great job of stopping that White attack.
Tara's head coach at Delaware, Jane Baldy's head coach, Tara Zollinger at Delaware, was telling us that she was a super athletic and dynamic player, and you saw a little bit of it.
Tara's an amazing coach, and she'll do a great job down there. And
Geiger coming way out, try to cut that angle down. Mitchell was trying to feed it inside. Nothing was there to Bree Moffitt, and it was enough, Marcy, to get their first corner opportunity.
Absolutely. I knew it was coming. White kept attacking really well. They were trying to find different spaces and different angles to attack, and they finally broke through and got their first penalty corner. I'll be interested to see here if they can get this one off and how that shot looks.
Spreading things out at the top of the circle.
They're not going with a stick stop on this
You
one
surprised?
where Black did. I am a little bit, so I'm interested to see. Maybe this is going to be a pass. Nope.
Big wind up on the
Great
backside.
fly again.
Nice job, and I believe that's Kirasak there.
Yeah,
got
it
her
is.
mask on, and
They're
Good
very
fly
quick
out.
getting. Yeah. Yep. Once again, when you're All-Americans and really
Yeah.
good, you're usually really fast. So these flyers are doing a great job of getting out to the ball.
Tracy Fuchs had said about Kira, she goes, she's a solid attacker. Hope for her to step in, understand her role at Northwestern. Big wind up on the backside there, and the wrong side of the stick, and it will come out. In case you joined us late, it has been a day long of festivities as Malone knocks it down for these senior All-Americans, celebrated by Longstreth. They had a number of speakers on the day. The Longstreth 2025 All-Americans were there as that one goes out as well, to kind of talk to them about their experiences, the first year of college, and maybe answer some questions. Really, really nice. It was a long day, but a fun day that went by really fast.
A day they probably won't forget either,
Yeah.
you know, full of memories. And what a neat way to close out your high school career is by
Absolutely.
being a part of this.
Our officials this evening as well, providing true atmosphere, is Lily Mitchell with that strong hand trying to take it in, decides to bring it back. They break it back through and around the circle. Moffitt now working the opposite side of the field. Greenlee McGee, who you are very familiar with, Coach.
I am. Greenlee played for me at Kutztown and did score the game-winning goal in the national championship game. So
Look at this
She's-
walk in by Geiger. She's trying to make that save.
Oh.
She may have gotten a stick on it, just knocks it out. And it will be a long hit for the South team.
Geiger's doing a great job of shutting down the opportunities for White, but White is still just coming in attacking.
Hot ball into the circle. A big ball it was. It went off of
Another
a foot
Penalty corner,
of
yep.
a North player, so it'll be a corner call. And Jenna Catilli, our second official this evening, so we appreciate their time as well out here on the field tonight.
Jenna's an outstanding umpire. We have her at Division II games, and she does a lot of Division I games as well. And just her and Greenlee both are young, but really up-and-coming umpires.
Well, that's a great way for them, right, to stay close to
Absolutely.
the game.
Another penalty corner here for White. Beautiful insert.
Looking
Little
for those
deceptive
options.
pass.
Yeah, they work it back inside, trying to make something happen. That ball's getting a little bouncy on the turf here. They control it down. A big windup and a smash. And Reeser unable to control it. And now it'll be a hit coming out.
The defense is doing a great job marking back there. They're right where their offensive players are, and they're not letting them get easy looks. And Black here is trying to transition that ball across the field. They're doing a great job of keeping the space and staying wide and looking for those attacking opportunities. But White is also doing a great job of pressing. And White, yep, there they are again, just attacking.
Good pressure, trying to gather that ball in. Is Ella Gandy. Ella headed to Rutgers, trying to feed it inside. Nothing home as Geiger comes out once again, cutting down that angle. And the obstruction is called. So a corner opportunity. And while they set up the corner, let's head back down to the field. Carson Beatty standing by with a special guest.
Thanks. I'm here with Addie Manila heading to Villanova this fall. You have competed against a lot of these athletes over the year, so now what's it been like to play with them instead of against them today?
It's definitely a really great experience. I'm very grateful to play with them because everyone brings something good and unique to the game, and I feel like even during warm-ups, it was so refreshing to see everyone just working hard and going for every ball, being hardworking, but also having a lot of different strengths that they could utilize on the field.
Thank you. Back to Leah and Marcy.
Excellent. Carson Beatty with that interview, and Addie Manila, who's headed to Villanova, her major business law. And for Carson, She is heading into her sophomore year at Syracuse with hopes of being a sports broadcaster someday. So get a little work, put her to work this evening.
That's a great way to start.
Yeah, absolutely. 2025 Longstreth All-American. Here comes the North team now.
Goalkeeper came far out again on that one.
Baldy is so aggressive.
Very athletic once again. The more athletic goalkeepers step out further to try to close the space down, and she does a great job of that.
Well, Tara was saying she thought, she goes, I think she's going to compete right off the bat for us for that starting job.
Tara always has extremely athletic goalkeepers.
Look out. Oh, great job. Coming out was Baldy.
She is just
denying the
fearless.
opportunity. I think Maren Boyle was a little bit surprised. She was standing right there in front of her.
That was high IQ of Baldy to step out to that ball.
Boyle heading to play for Kelly Doughton at Boston College. Phillip Academy in Andover, Massachusetts, not too far from BC. A minute to go here in the first quarter of play.
Caitlin Harding is just
nice job. She gets the held whistle. And Geiger comes out, but the corner will be called.
It was great stick work by Caitlin Harding to get that, draw that corner and just maintain possession of the ball. I'll be interested to see what White runs here. They have gone with a straight shot, a pass to the right, a pass to the left, so this will be interesting to see where we go now. But once again, Black has done an amazing job of defending whatever White's giving to them.
And normally, if we were playing a regular college game, the clock would have stopped. That rule changed a couple of years ago due to the heat. And what we're talking about tonight, it's not about the W. The clock is continuing to move.
Slip left. Another great save by Madison Geiger.
Looking for that tip. Geiger once again, but the rebound is there. And with that, the South team is on the board.
Caitlin Harding just finished that ball right at the end there. Great positioning outside the goalkeeper.
Team South goal scored by number 37, Caitlin Harding.
Caitlin Harding credited with the goal. Caitlin headed to Syracuse University. And with that, we bring in Brinkley Air, the 2025 Longstreth All-American, who's standing by with a special guest.
This is Brinkley Air, and I'm here with Amy Largoza, who is currently a player at Villanova University. She is a former Longstreth All-American. Amy, what is your favorite memory from your experience as a Longstreth Senior All-American last year, and what is it like watching these athletes compete today?
My favorite memory was playing against all my friends with and against before going to college. Watching them play today, I played against a lot of these girls in club or in high school, and it's exciting to see them start their own journey in college now. And some of them I get to play against again in college now.
Back down with another Longstreth All-American. Thank you.
Great job, ladies. Appreciate your time. And so we stand here between quarter one and quarter two. And Marcy, it's hard. These ladies are juggling a lot right now, right? They've got the responsibility is preparing for their freshman year or first year, depending on which school you're going to, as to what they call it. Leaving home for the first time.
Yeah.
What do you try to impress upon these young ladies as they make this move into an area of life that, it's uncharted territory?
It's a very difficult transition for some, especially when they go further away to school. It makes that a whole nother level. But, the great part about coming during preseason, you have an immediate group that you can relate with and that will help you to get to know the campus better. You have resources on campus between your coaches and athletic training staff and different things. So the transition should be easier for an athlete because they have all of those already built in friendships and things with the team. But it's still, nonetheless, it's a hard transition. So, and especially these players going to play at such a high level, there's an added level of pressure there. But they should just go in and take a deep breath and try to have fun with it, because the memories they're going to make and playing a sport in college is just, there's nothing like it. And you'll get to experience so many memories. You'll get to travel and have fun and those different things. So it is stressful, but there are so many parts of it that are so rewarding as well.
Absolutely. And, the other thing, too, is we've got some young aspiring players that are working as ball people tonight on the field. They hope to be on this field someday soon. Once they get to that high school and college level, there's a home for everyone. It doesn't have to be D1. It could be D2. It could be D3. And we're seeing that more and more, I think, with the shift of the portal and different things, which I like it in that sense.
Absolutely.
To find your home.
Absolutely. And I think that is a big thing, is there is a home for everyone. It doesn't matter your skill level or, what level you want to play at. There is a place out there for every single athlete that wants to continue their path. And, making sure you find the right major and that it fits and all of those things. They're just so important when it comes to this. It's about the game, but it's about more than that as well.
So we head to quarter 2 now, and the goalkeepers were changed, and why not? Because of the humidity. They've got to be in pads right now up into the 90s. So Josie Bianco, who's headed to Princeton, rising star, according to Carla Tagliente, will be in goal for the white team, the South team. And as we move downfield, Claire Paz, who's headed to Cornell, in goal now for the North.
We'll see if they're as daring and come out as far as Jane did. Lily Mitchell with a great, she drew those defenders and saw that opening. That was beautiful.
Not too many people on the bench tonight, so these guys are going to have to, hopefully they fueled up enough during the day. Going to get some good time in on the GPS. A little bit about Claire Paz, number 44 for the North, as the ball's heading in toward her area. Headed to Cornell. She is an industrial and labor relations major.
That's
Nice
a great
little
slip.
feed.
Mm-hmm.
Little
And once
pop.
again, these players have not.
Oh, and it came off of a foot. That hopped over 2 or 3 people before hitting a foot.
It's amazing the chemistry that has already been built here when these players have never played together, for the most part, before today. Black once again doing a great job of spreading the field out, the depth and the width. They're spreading wide and spreading long and looking for that long ball.
Karasak was trying to play that one down and just could not get it with the bounce. So it goes back over to the South, and here comes the pressure from the North. Good job.
Yeah.
Nice held whistle. Allowing it to play through.
Anna Arnold is doing a great job. Great vision. Nice look. Just missed that.
Arnold headed to Northwestern.
Looks like Northwestern's going to continue to be very good over these next several years by what I'm seeing here. Great defense.
Ball taken away. Nice job by Bree Moffitt. They work it back aside. Did they catch a foot? Held whistle and it'll be going out. And with that, let's head that back down on the field. Lexi Patterson with another special guest.
Thanks. I'm here with Morgan Orbono, and she is headed to Monmouth this fall. You're headed to college in just a few weeks. What are you most excited about as you begin this next chapter?
Yeah, I think I'm just most excited about meeting the new girls and stuff and just playing at a higher level and just already I already know some of them, so just already being a part of that family is going to be really fun for me.
That's awesome. Thank you. Back to Leah and Marcy.
All righty, Lexi, thank you very much. Morgan's going into elementary education like her mom, wants to be a teacher. We're born in a family very well known in the hockey world.
Yes, she won a lot of games at Emmaus High School, I can tell you that. By a lot. They won by a lot. Oh, it's a great read.
Great read, great takeaway.
Anna
Arnold
Arnold
once
again. Yep.
Here comes Arnold into the circle. She has Manila just outside the circle. They'll wind up and the big shot.
She did not travel 5 yards before she got into the circle. It was maybe 4.5. Close, but. Great pressure by Arnold there.
A little bit different pressure here in this second quarter by the South. They've been able to sustain, and they're saying the wrong side of the stick there.
Kira Sachs providing great pressure up at the top there.
Trying to work something out in the flat. Campenny is there in the circle all alone if they can thread it to her, but unable to find the space. South takes it back over. Trying to move quickly here. Elizabeth Trent, who is headed to Princeton, carries it in now. Off the quick restart. Grace Logan. And Lila Grace headed to Penn State as Hannah Prince starts her first year with the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, it should be fun to see them grow and just what that team looks like. She's an amazing coach.
Youthful, very youthful squad. They have like nine true underclassmen this year. Trying to put some pressure on some of those other Big Ten schools.
Yeah.
Great job. Our first aerial of the night. Played down nicely. Going back the opposite way now is Moffitt. Working it quickly to the outside. That ball was a little bit too hot for Lila Grace Logan. So it actually must obviously touched a north stick. So it will stay with the South.
And Bria Moffitt is just a really fun player to watch. She can do amazing things with the ball and is very quick and great decision maker. Anna Reeser has done a really nice job at this left back position of just distributing the ball to her mids and forwards and really setting them up for success in front of her.
Good job
great
with the small ball
interception.
game, but taken away there by Trent. Looking up, she has some space and some room. Trying to slide it into the circle, and it'll be a long hit. Coming up while we have this time here. Recognize the South coach, Levita Moffitt, 2025 Max Field Hockey Mid-Atlantic Region Coach of the Year. Heading up the South squad tonight.
She has really built a dynasty in Smyrna and done a great job there.
And Nicole Houston coaching up the North squad on a little bit of an attack here. Trying to work quickly, trying to get it up to Marin Boyle. And it just sneaks away from Boyle. Couldn't get a handle on it. Coach Houston, the 2025 Max Field Hockey Northeast Coach of the Year out of Whitney Point, New York. Led them to their 5th straight New York State Class C championship in 2025. Taken away.
Karis Craver, yeah. She's a fun player to watch, very dynamic.
Craver feeds it in. It goes all the way across to Chloe Hook. Nice job and a save there by Bianco, and it goes all the way out.
You know, it's interesting. Karis Craver and Chloe Hook, and both Hook sisters, have played against each other for the last 4 years in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. So to see them being teammates now is fun.
Got to watch out for that obstruction there. They do take advantage of it. Lila Stilley going to the University of New Hampshire. Tried to play it down, get it in the circle, did not happen.
Both teams' press is just deadly. They are really putting the pressure on. Suffocating, if you will. They are. Well, we now have all that speed and skill. I think that helps, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Both teams are doing a great job of staying spread and maintaining the space.
Yeah, really no indication right now that these young ladies have never practiced more than 15 minutes together. That's why they're all Americans.
That's exactly right. Oh, there's a great ball in the pocket.
The flip inside. Rebecca Block now headed to Cornell. Watch out on that backswing.
That was a nice look. But Bianco did a great job of just holding her ground there.
Under 5 to go in this second quarter of play. Liana DeGeneiro doing a good job tracking it down. She's headed to Richmond.
She's pretty speedy for a back there. She's doing great.
Marcy, we talked at length today in one of our sessions with the 2025 All-Americans about versatility. Do you feel as the game has changed so much over the last few years that is truly an important piece for these players as they prepare through high school?
Yeah, absolutely. It's especially, in high school, a lot of your best players might be in your midfield or, in different positions. And when you get to college, you have to be willing to go wherever they need you and use your skill set. And also different coaches see kids' skill sets different and how they're going to utilize them. So being versatile is extremely important when you go to college, especially if, the position you've played your whole life is already filled or taken, but you still want to play. You're going to figure out quickly, okay, where are my skills going to be best utilized?
Let's head back down to the field. Carson Beatty standing by.
Thanks. I'm here with Emerson Ross heading to Virginia this fall. Emerson, who's had the biggest impact on helping you reach this moment?
The person who's had the biggest impact on helping me get to this point is my grandpa. My grandpa is the person I aspire to be and look up to the most. He's always pushed me to be my best, whether it was in a positive or sometimes a negative way when I need to be pushed. But, yeah, he's always pushed me to be the best I can be.
Oh, thank you. Back to Leah and Marcy.
Great job, ladies. And Emerson Ross headed to play at the University of Virginia for Ali Koistjian. Ali was telling us that what a great distributor Emerson is and has really great vision, understands the angles of the game, and expects her to be a natural in the backfield for the Who's.
Black with another corner here. Beautiful sweep.
And one of the big stories is that shot goes off is Emerson Ross will attend Navy ROTC at UVA.
Wow.
So pretty impressive.
She can do it all.
She can.
Yeah. That's very impressive.
Trying to rush inside is Ella Gandy, trying to get some positioning off of that near post.
DeGeneiro just made another great defensive play, used her speed, like I said before, to get there. It was a great step.
Obstruction the call. It'll be a hit going out. About a minute and a half here to go.
It was a very even game. They both get their spurts, and it's really been back and forth.
South applying just a little bit of pressure there. Under 40 seconds to go here in this second quarter of play. The sun has kind of gone back in. It has been extremely hot and humid all across the country, and as we all know, the pitch gets even hotter.
Absolutely. Whatever it is where you are, it's probably 10 to 20 degrees warmer on the surface.
That'll just about do it here in this second quarter of play of the 2026 second annual Longstreth Senior All-American game, with the South taking a 1-0 lead to halftime. Good crowd on hand here tonight.
It really is.
Supporting, and actually a lot of swag for where these young ladies are going next.
Yeah, you could probably pick out most of the parents of who they are when you look around the crowd.
100%. You can see Temple represented, Syracuse represented.
Hofstra's right there.
App State. Northwestern, I see a couple purple hats over there. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
We'd also like to thank Friends of Field Hockey sponsors Sideline bags, hop socks, hair socks, quick goal.
We'll have a couple of special guests for you here at halftime. Kira Sack, Rebecca Block, and also we'll have a couple coaches coming over with some thoughts here going into the break. And actually, Kira and Rebecca are going to make their way to join us here in the stands. And with that, looks like we're getting situated here, and we're going to head it back down to the field, and Carson Beatty is standing by.
I'm here with head coach of the North team, Nicole Houston. So, Coach, any thoughts or changes that you have for the second half?
I think bringing our forwards back and getting them outside more to help our defense get the ball out is a big key, but also smarter decisions with the ball and picking up the ball pace is going to be key for us.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it, Carson, as we are at halftime with the South leading the North 1-0. And now we come back up to the booth, and Marcy and I are really pleased to be joined by two guests who just finished up on the field, ran up here in the stands, and joining us, Rebecca Black and Kira Sack, headed off shortly to your next chapters of your lives. But ladies, great job thus far. You would never know, Marcy and I were saying you'd never know that you guys only got to practice with each other for about 15 minutes thus far. Some of your thoughts really quick, getting that cohesiveness on the field for those first two quarters.
I mean, a lot of us play high school near each other, so a lot of us have the opportunity to play against each other enough times, just not necessarily together. So it's pretty fun to actually be on the same team. So, like, club and high school, we're usually like playing against each other. But I would say a lot of the people on our team know each other pretty well, and I'm just like excited to be on the same team.
Well, you could tell right away. And Kira, you know, you're seeing this from a little bit different perspective too. You headed off to Northwestern, had the opportunity to work with Kira a little bit at Longstreth, and seeing this now from the other side of the field today.
Yeah, honestly, like, it was such an honor to work with you at Longstreth, and being able to be here and be behind the scenes with you guys is awesome. just being able to play with people like Rebecca. We played in England together. It was really fun.
Awesome.
Got to know her really well, and it was just an exciting thing to be with those people. And some of those people are here now, but just being able to hear with a new group of people, I mean, you get to play hockey.
Right. Nothing better than that. Nothing better than that. Rebecca, really quick, National Player of the Year, congratulations on that. That's a tremendous honor. Your journey to get here. Just kind of take us through the short version of that. We could probably talk for hours, but to be in this light tonight, to have a vision, just like the ball girls, we were talking about the ball girls, they're watching you guys. They want to be you guys someday, right? And just now seeing this vision come true for you.
I mean, it's like obviously an amazing honor, but I just think like the title like doesn't make like anybody here like any different. Like we've all kind of been in really tough situations. Like we come from like an area where like field hockey is so dominant, so we're always being pushed so hard in our high schools and in our clubs. But yeah, I mean when I like saw that online, like that was obviously so amazing and really cool to see all of like the hard work and like the sacrifices I made, but it wouldn't have been like possible without like all my friends and just like all like the competitors that we have. Like for high school, like our high schools are rivals, and like every time we play each other, it is just absolutely a battle. And we only could have like gotten to this point of where we are today, like because of each other.
Absolutely. Two great young ladies. Keep an eye on them through their collegiate careers. They're definitely going to make a mark at the next level. Rebecca Black and Kira Sack joining us here at halftime. Ladies, go back with your teams. I'm sure Coach wants to speak with you, right?
Thank you, guys.
Good luck. Good luck to you. Much more ahead for you on the halftime, and it's such a delight to see these young ladies come together and join. It's like it's no big deal. They just got done playing 30 minutes of hockey, so.
And they are just both incredible players.
We're about 4:46 to go here at halftime. They're going to water the field a little bit because it was getting a little hoppy. It was getting a little hoppy. And if you could, for maybe our viewers, Marcy, that aren't familiar with the game and familiar with it being on the turf like this, what is the reason? I know the reason. It's not to grow the grass, but what is the reason?
Well, the ball moves different when the field is saturated. It's going to be a smoother roll and just a better way for the ball to roll on the surface.
We're going to step now into goalie world, and one of the big proponents, and you'll see her equipment and a lot of her clinics at Longstreth. We see you at the Field Hockey Convention, which is always a great time in January down in Lake Mary. And Emily, so good to see you. What's been going on, and what do you think about the game thus far tonight?
Well, this is such a great event. So fun to see all these top players out here and 4 excellent goalkeepers really putting their skills on full display. And we see a really nice mix of different styles of play, right? Some like really aggressive moves, some more defensive decisions, right? So it's really fun to see them in action, and I coach most of them, and so it's so fun to see what they take from training actually into the game. So that's a joy for sure.
Can you step away and watch a game and watch a whole game, or are you always focusing on the goalkeepers?
Well, of course, I follow the ball wherever it is on the field, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit more excited when it gets inside the circle. Yeah.
So what's been going on in goalie world?
So we're really busy at the goalie trainer. In the summer, we do a ton of camps and clinics, and then we train a lot of college goalies. So this summer, in June, we had 102 different college goalies from all over the country. Some of them who live 10 minutes away, some travel from Colorado into Pennsylvania. They'll stay for a week. They'll do small group training. So it's a joy to get to see the college girls over the summer. Yeah.
You know, we were talking about entrepreneurs, right? And we were talking with the student athletes today, and Meredith Hudson joined us
Yes.
today, and with her bags that she basically founded a company and had an
Isn't
idea.
she great to follow on Instagram?
She
I
is
mean,
great.
it's joyful.
Yeah, it's joyful, and you kind of did the same thing. You had an idea, kind of. If you could take our viewers through what spurred you to want to go down this avenue, and did you ever think it would be what it is? I mean, you hoped,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I hoped, and I knew I was good at coaching field hockey goalies, and I knew that in the U.S. we need to do more in the small group setting. I didn't want it to just be individual lessons because I think they're expensive at times, right? And it's challenging. I love the group dynamic, so I had the idea. I knew I was good at coaching field hockey goalies. I had no idea it would blow up as it did.
Right.
I think we deserve the hype. We do a really excellent job of developing these young women into excellent, high-performing goalies. But, you know, the best part and the most surprising part was the community that was formed between the goalies. And the positivity and the friendships and long-term friendships between these girls. And then they get to play each other in college and go through the USA system together, and that's really special.
What do you have coming up next that maybe if we have somebody that's interested in being a goalkeeper?
Sure. Well, they should check out the Goalie Trainer website, just at www.thegoalietrainer.com to see our camps and clinics, and we'll have a bunch of stuff in the fall. So
Excellent.
Come on over.
And how about anything going on at Longstreth with you?
Well, I love Longstreth, and I think there'll be some exciting stuff coming up, but you'll have to stay tuned.
Blind lead there. Yeah. That's good.
Thank
Always
you.
great seeing you.
Great to see you.
Great to see you.
Thank
Thanks for coming up and joining us here as we're about 35 seconds from starting this third quarter of play. Great night.
It's beautiful. It's
Great
absolutely
night. I mean, it's
beautiful.
hot.
It's a little humid.
It's a little hot right now.
Yes.
I'm not going to kid you, but for these young ladies, and this was something that Longstreth had a vision of a couple years back. They wanted to be able to celebrate the game and do something special.
And this is certainly that. So they've done an amazing job, and it's unbelievable to have that kind of company believe in your sport so much and put so much into it. And they've just, since I was very young, I've known the name, got the stuff there.
Right.
I don't live too far from there. And it's just so neat to see how they've grown and changed and given back to the field hockey world.
When I was a kid playing the game, you heard Longstreth, and it was kind of like, I don't know, I guess you could compare it to the Nike of field hockey.
Absolutely,
Nike of field hockey,
yeah.
right? I felt like when I had an opportunity to go to the store that I needed to bend and kiss the ground and kiss a ring to go in the door. But
That's
I mean,
right.
it's sacred ground. It's a great place, and they are the leaders of field hockey. We need to thank them and all of the sponsors, actually, that provided the opportunity for these young ladies and for people like Marcy and I back in the day, and all of them before us and after us, who aspired to be around this great sport. That has certainly been, no doubt about it. I still talk to former players and different coaches that I've come across in my career, like all the time, because of everything pertaining to field hockey. So. Getting set here to go in quarter number 3 as the teams swap sides. And with that, South again, in case you joined us late, with the one goal that's sticking right now. Savannah Freeland being credited with that goal, but here comes some pressure into the circle from North. See if they're fired up. Karasak will try to feed that ball across. Joined us at halftime with Rebecca Block.
Once again, just coming out in extremely high pressure in their press. I love it. I think it's great. It forces White to have to make quick decisions, and Black's looking for a turnover that they can take to goal. I love the high press. I love the athleticism that I'm seeing up there. And I think it's great in the game to force the other team to hurry and look for that turnover.
Kendall Gilmore trying to carry it a little bit here. Kendall will be headed to the University of Maryland to play for Missy Maharg. Sack now with the ball, has it taken away. 3 white jerseys clambered down. Ella Gandy now with a lot of room to roam. Working that ball back is Morgan Orobono. They bring it back to the other side.
It was a nice step and read by Orobono.
Held whistle inside the
And
circle.
they scored. Yep.
And we're knotted up at 1.
Ada Irabono, just a beautiful finish. Her eyes were up. She moved the defender off of her line, pulled right, which is in field hockey we always joke, but pull right is just the go-to move, you know, just get that ball on your strong side. She moved the goalie and just had a beautiful finish there.
I hope that Missy Maharg was watching that one. She'd be clapping right now, no doubt about it.
And I'm sure White is going to pick up the attack right now and try to get that one right back.
Russian is Gandy trying to get herself positioned.
Great defense.
In front of the goal. Madison Geiger back in goal for Team North. Ball inside the circle and hit off of the body, so it will come out.
The North goalie or the North coaches must have drawn something up to pump them up at halftime because they are coming out ready to go.
Arabino now, already with 1 goal. Nice crossing ball, and Zach tried to tip it. Can't knock it home. Tried to settle that ball in. Came in a little bit too hot.
Baldy is just extremely athletic.
Yep.
Once again, just smothered and made a great stop there.
Must be something about this end of the field. The pressure once again by the North taken away.
Beautiful ball into space there.
Look who's coming out is Geiger trying to deny that play, and a corner opportunity. Second corner of the game for Team South.
And DeJaneiro is just, I mean, she comes out of nowhere. Richmond is getting a gem there. She really is very solid on the defensive side of the ball.
Ella Gandy will head back to insert. Grace Logan up top. Once again, no stopper. We'll see what they do. How does this mix up the defense a little bit?
Yeah, they at this point, yeah, there is a girl. Yeah, I figured that's where the ball was going because they had the person standing right behind them for the safety net. But
Kira Sack, nice job there.
Kira Sack has done an unbelievable job of flying out to the ball. She's long. She can get there quickly, and she just is intimidating coming at you as a flyer. She's done a great job.
Yeah, hope Tracy Fuchs is watching. Tracy, if you're watching, text us now. Malone's got some room to work. Going to slide it with that backhand across. Nice soft pass. And a finish on the play. End-to-end for Team North. And they take the lead 2-1. We're going to head down to the field now. And Lexi Patterson is standing by.
Thanks. I'm here with Claire Paws. She is headed to Cornell this fall. What's one thing you've learned today from playing with athletes from all over the country?
I've learned how to adapt and play with and against different playing styles. It's super cool to see everyone come from all different clubs and high school from all across the country and learn different playing styles and their skills. And I think it's forced me to adapt and be very willing to change my playing style. And yeah.
That's great. Thank you, and back to Leah and Marcy.
Nice job there, Lexi. Thank you very much, Claire.
That goal was scored by Karis Craver. Finished that ball.
Little fire in the North team right now to take their first lead of the game. Nice aerial. See the acceleration as unfortunately was taken away there. Orobono, just very cool, calm, collective. She's a Longstreth ambassador. There'll be a hit coming in.
Black has really solidified their defense. They're doing a great job of marking and not letting White attack the way they did in that first half. White's press once again looks great, and they are just putting a ton of pressure on up top.
Malone showing nice stick work, good hands. Block. Team subbing just a little bit more frequent now. Not long benches tonight. Each squad has about 18 players total. Let's try to work through this heat. Here's Gilmore. Slides it back in. Does she get the call? It was just outside the circle, but nice job cutting back to the inside to get that call.
Gilmore has great skill on the left side, which is a tough side to play because it's not your strong side. And she has all the skill in the world to be able to work that weak side.
They work it back and work it around. A lot of patience. The thought process in this, Marcy, to work the ball to the other side.
You want to open the gaps so that you can try and thread a ball through at some point, because at some point as you're transferring that ball, White might not shift enough, so they might find a space. But White honestly has done a great job of using their speed to shut that down. So Black's still possessing, but they haven't found that split yet. And even there, she looked for the split, and White read that and intercepted. That's a great ball.
Yeah, Lily Mitchell headed to Michigan. Nice feed up to Hayes, and wow! Just rocking that corner.
Savannah Freeland just absolutely let that ball go, and it might have even hit that left post and went in. That was beautiful, beautifully placed.
Freeland's second of the game. 2-2.
UMass is getting a score.
Yeah.
Someone special there.
Assisted by number 7, Lily Mitchell.
Trying to work a ball back onto the field.
We are all tied up now. This is a great game.
Oh, and that backhander just a little bit wide by Maren Boyle.
That was a great quick shot. Talk about quick hands. Nice read by Hook there.
Gilmore kind of directing her on the play, trying to keep her head up. Here's Boyle once again into the corner. Tough space to work around. Reese Malone controlling it. Came off of a foot, be a hit coming out with under 5 to go here in the third quarter.
Malone is another great presence on the field. She just carries the ball really well. So White's doing the same thing right now, is they're going to transfer the ball and try and find an opening because Black's defense is very solid. They're holding those spaces well.
Yeah, Carla Tagliente, when I spoke with her earlier this week, she has a lot of big plans for Reese Malone, just with the skill set that she is coming into. Might play in the midfield, play a little bit in the back once some of her graduates move on. Freeland being marked just a little bit tighter this time, coming into the circle, trying to find some open space. The big smash is there.
White has definitely picked up the pressure here and done a great job of intercepting the ball and transitioning very quickly up the field.
We head back down on the field now, and Brinkley Air standing by with another All-American.
Thanks. I'm here with Ella Gandy, headed to Rutgers this fall. Ella, what's one thing you've learned today from playing with athletes from all over the country?
I think just that everybody is just so extremely talented, and we're all here like doing the same thing. We all just love the game and are having fun with it.
That's awesome. Thanks, Ella. Thank you. Back to Leah and Marcy.
Thank you very much, Ella and Brinkley. And Ella Gandy playing her club team, Team Spirit. She's going to be a packing engineer. Max Field Hockey National All-American. Can't wait to get up to Rutgers. Get going there. 2:25 to go here in this third quarter. Amazing once again. That hit the wrong side of the stick, or?
She held the whistle from before, so I'm not sure what that foul was before.
Under 2 minutes in this third quarter. Crowd got a little quiet. Fans anticipating as they watch this great play. Super stick skills by these young ladies on the field. Kempenny trying to work away from two defenders. Lucia headed to Temple. A hard whistle there.
Yeah, you can't come from behind anymore at all, or they'll catch you. That is one.
Nobody wants to be pulling out cards today.
I
was just wondering if they
you
even
don't want
have
to
their
get
cards
carded in
today.
an all-star game.
No. Under a minute to go. Been back and forth. And actually the team going from right to left thus far on a screen today has been the one that has found the net and had possession just a little bit longer. We're going to see if one of these teams, as we approach 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter of play, has just one more opportunity. Team South trying to get it out. A lot more pressure here by Team North as we're tied up at 2. Marcy Schuing joined me tonight in the booth.
They're trying to kill the clock so they don't turn the ball over. She's just trying to possess it because there's only about 10 seconds left. She doesn't want to lose possession to Black right below the 25, so she is going to stick skill this thing out in the corner.
One last shot, and that won't be enough. So we complete 3 quarters of play here at the 2026 Longstreth Senior All-American game. We're going to take you back down to the field. 3 special guests that have been with us all day long, in Carson Beatty, Lexi Patterson, and Brinkley Air, 2025 Longstreth All-Americans, working the sidelines tonight. And tonight they're going to give us right now just a little bit of their insight. Ladies?
Thanks, Leah. This is Carson Beatty, and I'm here with Brinkley Air and Lexi Patterson, former Longstreth All-Americans and sideline reporters for today. What do you guys think makes the Longstreth Senior All-American game such a special event?
I think it's such a cool experience getting to play with some of the top girls in your class from across the country. I think that's such a cool experience and great preparation for college.
I think it's such an awesome event because it's something that you can celebrate with all your teammates from around the country, and it's such a great experience. And just the overall event has just been so well, and it was been so.
Thanks, guys. Back to Leah and Marcy.
Great job, ladies, and they're not done yet. We still have a few more interviews on the sidelines as well. But super job tonight. Stepping in is 2025 rock stars with 1 year of college under their belts.
They've done an amazing job.
And the nice thing is, too, is getting them, bringing them back. And I think it's probably one of the hardest things wherever you are as a player. And I know it's important, like at Kutztown or anywhere else, you want to make sure that the alumni stay engaged in your program. And that's hard.
Absolutely.
But it's important for your current players to understand that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, to stay around and give back like those 3 athletes are doing right now is just shows you what kind of people they are, that they're willing to come back here and share, not only being here and doing the sideline reporting, but also giving these athletes that are about to go to college some advice and some confidence going in, knowing they were just in their shoes. It's very, very telling of the people that they are.
Well, and part of the stories today from the trio of players was the fact that, you know, what they experienced from being elite high school players to then going and kind of being humbled a little bit their freshman year.
That's right.
And playing a lot to not playing too much. And I think it really opened the eyes of the players that are here.
That's exactly right. It's easy in high school. You know, you're usually the best player there, and then when you get to college, everybody's good.
Players coming back out on the field for quarter number 4. Tied up at 2. Team North taking just a little bit longer time coming back out into the field now. Claire Paz will start in goal for Team North to begin this quarter number 4, and Josie Bianco will get the job back again to go back in.
The goalkeeping tonight has been outstanding. They've made, these are players that can shoot the ball.
Right.
So they've done a great job of limiting those opportunities.
Good takeaway. And Ariza trying to control it, settle it down. She wasn't phased at all. Had enough time there to get it up to Elizabeth Trant. Here's Trant now.
Trant is great in the midfield. She really is dynamic and makes things happen, and she's always hustling all over the field.
Walking in right now, trying to center that ball.
Orobono just marking her offensive player perfectly and sent that ball right out. It was great defense.
Orobono's made a couple of really solid saves, and that one will be a hit coming in out. And with that, we'll head back down to the field. Brinkley Air standing by.
Thanks. I'm here with Reese Malone, headed to Princeton this fall. Looking around today, what's one memory you'll take with you from this experience?
I think one thing I'll take away from this experience is getting to play with people who I've competed against for so many years. and getting to learn their playing style and compete together for a common goal instead of against each other, which is
That's awesome. Thank you. Back to Leah and Marcy.
All righty, ladies. And Reese has been running around, so we really appreciate her running around to this side of the field instead of taking a break.
She is a fun player to watch. Wow. Black still with the high pressure in the press. Karis Craver with the quick restart. They were not 5 yards, but we're not carding here today in the All-American game.
That's right. That's right. Card what? The fans have settled in. The bleachers are pretty full here, so a lot of the fans have settled in along the fence rail as well. Yes, here is Block looking for some spacing and outlet. Not phased at all by Emerson Ross there. Freeland now going the opposite way, trying to work herself back outside as Gilmore kind of pokes it away for just a second. Trent now trying to work her way up. It'll stay with the South. Arabino was trying to just give like a little hedge of where she needed that ball and just out of her reach.
White's doing a great job of just finding those inside passes and attacking as a unit.
Trent trying to fly to the outside, settles that ball down. Held whistle, nice held whistle, looking for something up towards the top. Broken back up.
Very quick restart there.
Good ball. I like seeing so many aerial balls tonight. We were talking about this last year at the beginning of the season, how at the college game we'd like to see that in everybody's little lunch pail of tricks. How hard is it to learn the aerial?
It's definitely a skill, you know, that if you have it, you should use it because it can create, especially if you have somebody that can really put that ball down the field, it opens the space. Now, the way they've been calling it, you have to make sure you try to find the space and not put it where people are because they are just going to blow that whistle dead and it's going to be dangerous. So, but it is a great skill to have. And if you have a fast little forward that you can get that ball to, it really could produce some offense for you.
Well, here comes Team South now. Claire Paz just guiding that ball away. Scarlett Wood will restart, and she goes up top here, trying to get it up ahead to Arabino. Unable to on the play with a nice job breaking it down was Reeser, who has been all over the field. Reeser looked up enough to see if the arm was up on the held whistle and was able to fly through. Pretty impressive on that play as well.
There's Tran again just creating things and attacking really well into the circle.
Nice slip. Oh, little hack there, held whistle as it'll come back.
Rebecca Block's vision is just, you can see why she was the National Player of the Year.
Nice little move, and somehow a stick got on it there. Big smash by sack and
Penalty
very
corner.
lucky,
Mhm.
and a corner called. Players are probably pretty happy because they get a little bit of a breather here.
Bianco did a great job of staying calm in that situation, let her defenders do the work, but she had great position on that ball.
Looking over to the bench, but they're going to call it on their own. And
Do we have a stick stop coming?
Yeah,
I think we might. I'd love to see a drag flick here. Yep, maybe.
maybe we got something cooking. They set it up for block.
There it is. Oh, nice fly.
Yeah. Wasn't fast enough, and the speed of the defense coming out.
The first runners
Yeah.
today have just been incredible
Very.
getting out to that ball.
They haven't taken it too many balls
It-
yet. That's
no.
why, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Wait till October.
Yeah, yep. And they may be singing a different tune there.
Totally. Can remember seeing Meredith's shoulder. It was like late in the season, back when she was playing collegiately, and then she was beat up.
Oh, wow.
Black
yeah.
and blues were unbelievable. Approaching 7 minutes to go here now. So glad you could join us tonight for the 2026 Longstreth Senior All-American game. Team South in white, Team North in black. We are tied at 2. Marcy Schuing, my special guest tonight, joining me in the broadcast booth. Been a lot of fun getting Marcy's perspective and analysis of our elite players tonight. Marcy, the head coach at Kutztown University. A day-long event for these young ladies. Almost 40 players coming in. Some of the players that were selected unable to attend because they are representing the United States.
At the Four
in
Nations.
the Four
Mhm.
Nations, which is great.
Yeah, what an incredible honor as a
Yeah.
high school graduating athlete to be there. I think there was a miscue there. I think she thought the umpire was a teammate. It happens.
Yeah. And a corner call. Good force on the play to garner that corner opportunity. Team South going to take their time. You never know how many chances like this you're going to get.
That's
I like
right.
I like Claire Paws though. She's coming out. She's staring them down. What's going on in her mind right now, Marcy?
Oh, she's giving them the look like you are not. You are not scoring on me right now.
Talking to her defense.
I love
One last
it.
time, getting on the line.
Love the confidence in the cage. It's a beautiful insert. Another
sack once again.
great breakup.
Yep.
She has done that a time or two. You can tell. She is very good at that. But both teams have been just really limiting the corner opportunities. Great ball movement there by White.
This one could be a survival of the fittest right now.
And they should be fit because they are all about to go play at
Yeah.
amazing schools where
Absolutely.
they need to be.
And the resume of the schools, just to give you guys an idea, in case you join us late: Princeton, Villanova, Michigan, Michigan State, Penn State, Rutgers, ODU, North Carolina, Northwestern, UMass, Syracuse, Delaware, Cornell, Richmond, Hofstra, Temple, App State, Monmouth, BC, Ohio State. Pretty impressive resume.
Yeah, I don't know if you get any better
Yep.
than those schools listed. It's the best of the best, absolutely, just like we have here. But this is a good precursor for these athletes to see this level all together at the same time to take them into their college game.
Looking for some fresh legs to run here. And Boyle
a
trying to
well-paced
feed it
ball.
up. Probably the most difficult thing right now, the pacing of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if a lot of these athletes, you know, their high schools might have been field turf, and getting used to the faster surface is definitely an adjustment. Now, most of these players have probably played on this between club and USA hockey and different things, but they're doing a great job of transitioning to this surface.
Three minutes to go. South trying to make that perfect pass, find that perfect seam. They get the call. North does to go the opposite way. Lila Stilley trying to work it in. Hey, that was a nice touch. I believe it was Karasak that set that up off of that redirect one touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if he can pick it up on the replay.
It's coming out.
Oh, no goal.
It's coming
no
out.
Goal. So they wiped the goal off the board. And a dangerous ball. The clock continues to run. They're trying to get that ball in quickly here, and they do. Rebecca Block looking back. Again, the national player of the year, also a Longstreth ambassador. A little 3D action. Some hacking going on. Going the opposite way. Some time lost here is Team South trying to work quickly. Get that ball out of the back.
Once again, White doing a nice job of transferring the ball and finding those pockets inside. They're moving the ball very quickly, but Black is doing a great job of staying in that press and not letting them break through.
Good ball with a lot of play on it. It'll come back. Trying to look for one of those sideline balls now. Oh, a little pickpocket action. Team South with some numbers here, trying to slide it across.
Might be exciting. That's
an easy goal. It all started about midfield with the takeaway. See if we can finish on the play here and see who actually clambered that one down. Still awaiting the final discussion on that, but Team South now with the lead. I want to say
I believe it was maybe Lily McMahon. She was right there
was
as well.
She too?
Yeah. I don't know who got the final touch on that.
We'll hear it here in a second. 45 seconds to go, and now Team South. Ella Gandy did get the goal for Rutgers. Harding on the assist. Team South with a 3-2 lead here and possession of the ball with under 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, when you have the lead with this amount of time left, you really just want to try to kill the clock if you can.
Getting a little love here with 10 seconds now. No hurry by Team South. At the end of the game, stay with us. There'll be a presentation, MVP honors of the night. And for the final time, these young ladies wrap up their high school careers. Team South with a 3-2 win over Team North.
What a fun game. The talent, the skill set of these players. It's going to be fun to watch them transition to the college game and what they're going to do through their collegiate careers on those incredible teams that they're going to be playing for.
Stay with us here as the teams will.
That's the final whistle here for the 2026 Longstreth Senior All-American Game. What an incredible display of talent, teamwork, and competitive spirit for both the North and South teams. Please join us in giving these amazing athletes a round of applause. They are the future of collegiate hockey, and tonight
Definitely the future of collegiate hockey is bright. Players will meet at midfield, shake hands. They get to keep those great uniforms. which are pretty sharp looking.
They are.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
Finishing up this day, these young ladies, we started the day at roughly 10:30 this morning. Everybody came in. We started with some leadership speakers. Allie Hamill, who Olympian, former standout at Boston University, now an assistant coach at Penn State, spoke with the group for a long time. Amy Coffey was our second speaker, talking about leadership and communication skills, and the players really loved Amy's presentation. She is with the Penn Athletics Wharton Leadership Academy. And Meredith Hudson, who played at Yale and also is the founder of Sideline Bags. She spoke to them a little bit about entrepreneuring and just her experiences going through a health battle and how it changed her a little bit, the focus and the ups and downs of life. And three great speakers. And then, of course, Lexi and Brinkley and Carson also talking about their experiences from adapting from the high school to the college game. And they had about maybe 45-minute break. And from that point on, they met with the teams. They quickly changed, got something to eat, came out here, had about 45 minutes together. And
you couldn't tell.
No.
I can tell you that. It was seamless. And it's just so neat that they got to hear those speakers give the, the good and the bad and just the different, it's not always easy, and how to overcome it.
Every player received a special, I guess you'd call it a little bit of a swag bag today. A couple of surprises in the bag as well, and they're receiving their certificates now. Again, this is the second annual event. A lot of big things. It's looking to improve on it. Longstreth is every single year, make it a little bit more special. And a really nice job by their friends and family, because as we know, there's nothing like looking up the stands and seeing your people, right?
Your support
humans.
system. That's exactly
right.
right.
Your humans. And sometimes the families go through, like Mr. Orabona is here. I watched him and talked to him walking into games to do broadcasts for 4 years. And, there's a bond with these people.
Yep.
So I'm sure he's glad he's got a daughter again in college.
Yeah, they go through withdrawal when they stop playing.
Please join us in congratulating our 3 game award winners. The Oboe goalkeeper of the game is number 88, Jane Baldy.
So Jane Baldy picking up the goalkeeper of the game.
No surprise there.
Yeah, sponsored by Oboe.
The North team MVP is number 52, Reese Malone.
Yeah, she really is just quite a presence out there.
Yeah, Reese Malone headed to Princeton, picking up the MVP in the North.
Team MVP is number 31, Elizabeth Tramp.
And we talked about her at length as well. She is just dynamic and makes things happen.
Each of these athletes demonstrated exceptional skill, leadership, and performance on the field tonight. Let's give them a big round of applause. Once again, tonight's Longstreth Senior All-American game would not be possible without the support of Max Field Hockey, Griffin Field Hockey, Lace Up, and many other friends and contributors. Also, a special thanks to the Proving Grounds for hosting this incredible event. And finally, congratulations to all of tonight's athletes. You've earned your place here, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Safe travels, and thank you for making the 2026 Longstreth Senior All-American Game a night to remember.
Congratulations to our All-Americans once again. They're going to do a big group picture with everyone in their uniforms one last time. A little melancholy right now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it for them until they head off to their schools. So what a great way to end it, though. The culmination of 4 amazing years for these athletes and all the accolades and everything. And
well, I thought it was interesting when we were talking to Rebecca Block and Kara Sack, just talking about the rivalry and the expectation in this area. And, we know each other.
Yeah, very much so.
That's a great shot right there of everybody all together. Given a moment to celebrate our senior All-Americans. And a great high school career. They're looking for their families, get together one last time, giving each other high fives and hugs. We're going to keep the stream open here just for a few minutes, see if we have a guest or two joining us. Give the players a second to kind of gather themselves and before we shut down the live stream. So glad you could join us tonight on YouTube, Longstreth's channel. And with that, we're going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. I want to take the time, obviously, to thank the good folks at Longstreth for all the great work that they did today, as well as their sponsors, Marcy, as well.
This was just such a great event, and we're just so blessed to have Longstreth sponsor this sport and this game, and the athletes did a great job, and we're great representatives of the sport of field hockey here tonight.
Thank you for all your insight. Good luck with Kutztown this year. Before we know it, the season will be right around the corner for all of us. And of course, Lexi Patterson and Carson Beatty and Brinkley Ayers for their work on the sidelines tonight. Of course, our streaming crew as well. And so with that, we will wrap things up here at the 2026 Longstreth Senior All-American game, the South beating the North 3-2. The final, the score really didn't matter too much because it was all about these great players, what they've done in the classroom, what they've done on the field, being recognized today by Longstreth, and now heading off to their collegiate days, wherever they go, with so many great Division I colleges. So thanks very much for joining us tonight, and that wraps it up from the Proving Grounds. Good night.